Okay, so here we have solving compound inequalities. This is module 6, lesson 3. It's quite easy actually. It looks complicated, but it's really not. For question 1, we're gonna solve for z on both equations. We got z is less than or equal to 5 minus 3, and we got 2. And for this one, it's z, which is greater than negative 5 plus 1, and that's negative 4. And means the solution has to satisfy both equations. So here we get negative 4 is less than z. Oh, oops. Yeah. Negative 4 is less than z, which is less than or equal to 2. This means z is between negative 4 and 2. 2, negative 4, empty hole, filled hole, and the answer is like this. I think. Let me check. Yeah. Question 2. Sorry guys, I just woke up. Yeah. Question 2. We solve for y on both equations. Y is greater than 1 plus 4. No, you do the opposite. 1 plus 4 is 5. And for this one, it's y is less than or equal to negative 1 minus 2 is negative 3. And yeah, this is the answer. This, or it can satisfy both equations. So these are the solutions. And on the number line, it looks like this: negative 3, 5. And for this one, it's an empty hole, and it's pointing this way because it's greater than. And for this one, it's a filled hole, and it's going this way because it's less than. For question 3, we solve for x on both equations. X is less than 6 minus 5, which is 1. And for this one, x is greater than 2 plus 4 is 6. Or the equation, the solution has to satisfy both answers. No, one of the answers. And to simplify these answers, we just do that's it. Yeah. Just make a number line, and we do 6 and 1. Empty hole pointing this way, and then empty hole pointing this way. That's our answer for question 3. For question 4, I can't breathe more English. Yeah. W greater than or equal to 7, subtract 9, minus 9 is negative 2. W is less than or equal to 4 minus 4 is 0. And it has to satisfy both answers. And also to simplify this, we do negative 2 is less than or equal to W, which is less than or equal to 0, which means the answer is between negative 2 and 0, because it's greater than negative 2 and less than 0. I hope that makes sense. On the number line, it looks like this, and then negative 2 is here and 0 is here, both filled holes, and the answer just looks like this. For question 5, this is a bit different because there's no and or, and it gave you just like this big long equation. You have to take it apart actually. You take the first part, which is this, and the second part, which is this. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so the first part, negative 1 is less than 2v plus 1. Subtract 1 on both sides, you get negative 2 is less than 2v. Divide both sides by 2, and you get negative 1 is less than v. For this side, we do 2v plus 1 is less than 13. 2v is less than 13 minus 1, which is 12. And then v is less than 12 divided by 2, which is 6. This is our full answer because, yeah, negative 1 is less than v, which is less than 6, which just means the answer is between negative 1 and 6. And on the number line, it looks like this, negative 1 and 6, empty holes, and like that. Oops. Question 6. Yeah. Actually, almost the same. For this and this, I'm gonna do move the 2 to the side, and you get what I'll get back. Okay, I had to take a short break to catch my breath, but I promise we're good now, and I'm gonna solve Adil, inshallah. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna move the 2 to this side, so subtract 2, and we get negative 3u is greater than 15, and then when you divide by a negative number, you change the sign, is to be less than. So u is 15 divided by negative 3 is negative 5. For this one, it's 5u greater than or equal to, subtract 6. 21 minus 6 is 15. U is greater than or equal to 15 divided by 5 is 3. On the number line, this answer looks, or يعني, it can satisfy any of the answers. On the number line, it looks like this: negative 5, 3, filled hole greater than small hole, like empty hole, and then less than. I think this is the answer. مفروض يعني. Yup, okay. We got a lock in. Question 7. This is the first part, and then this is the second part. Yeah. For the first part, we're gonna solve for t. Move the 4 to the side, and move the 6 to the side. 3t minus 6t is negative 3t, less than or equal to 5 plus 4 is 9. Now, t, to flip the sign, we do greater than or equal to, because we are dividing by a negative number, and 3 divided by negative 3 is negative 3. For the second equation, we do almost the same thing. Just take the 5 to the side, and take this 5 to the side. 6t minus 5t is t, less than 8 minus 5 is 3. And these are our answers. To simplify it, we do negative 3 is less than or equal to t, which is less than 3, which just means the answer is between negative 3 and 3. And on the number line, it looks like this: negative 3, 3, filled hole, empty hole, line. Nice. For question 8, pretty similar. They're all the same, I guess. Negative p is greater than 10 minus 12, which is minus 2. And then to make it positive, we do p as less than, because we divide by negative 1, I guess. And it's 2. For this one, it's 6p is greater than 21 plus 3, because we do the opposite. 21 plus 3 is 24, and p is greater than 24 divided by 6 is 4. Now, this means, what does this mean? Or, and then on the number line, it looks like this. 4, 2, empty hole, this way, empty hole, this way. Yay. Okay, question 9. R is less than or equal to, and you subtract 6. 13 minus 6 is 7, 6, 7. And, okay, بدون سخاف. 3 is greater than negative 3 plus 2, which is negative 1. And means it has to satisfy both equations. يعني negative 1 is less than R, which is, by the way, if you don't understand what I'm doing here, I'm just flipping these equations and like mirroring it fully, which is why we're getting negative 1 is less than R instead of R is greater than negative 1. It kind of makes sense. I hope I make sense. I'm actually really bad at explaining. Okay, less than or equal to 7. And on the number line, it looks like this. 7, negative 1, empty hole. So, yeah, empty hole and filled hole and line. Last question, not for this video, but for this style of question. It's a long one, but it's not complicated, I promise. You take the 11 to the side, you add 11, and so you get negative 2q. Q is greater than or equal to negative 21 plus 11, which is negative 10. And then you divide by negative 2, and dividing by a negative number, you swap the sign, not the sign, you swap the thing, you know. You see q is less than or equal to 5, because negative 10 divided by negative 2 is 5. 4q is greater than, subtract 1, 29 minus 1 is 28. And then to get q, you divide 4 on both sides. 28 divided by 4 is 7. 6, no. Okay, or, yani on the number line, it looks like this. 7, 5, filled hole, empty hole, pointing this way because it's greater than, pointing this way because it's less than. And that's it for this style of question. Yeah. Okay, for this type of question, I'm just gonna read it. It's quite simple. Big numbers look scary, but they're not. Okay. The average salary for an entry-level mechanical engineer position in Texas ranges from $63,000 to $73,000 a year. And then it's asking, write a compound inequality to represent the possible monthly salary, monthly, and then in M. It gave us in a year, it wants it monthly. M would be the monthly salary. 12M is 1 year, okay? Because a year is 12 months. Yeah. Ranges from just means in the 12M is between. If you know what it looks like, it just means like this. 63,000 is less than 12M, which is, less than or equal to 12M, which is less than or equal to 73,500. And this is our compound inequality. To solve it, we split it into both sides, this one and this one. Or we just divide everything by 12. But this is simpler, it makes more sense. 63,000 divided by 12 is, I have my trusty calculator, 63,000 divided by 12 is 5, 2, 5, 0 less than or equal to m less than or equal to. Now solving this inequality is 73500 divided by 12, which is 6125. This is the answer. This is the answer for part B. I just did it up, mafszies. Now to graph the inequality, you just do this, and then 5, 2, 5, 0, 6, 1, 2, 5, filled circle because it's v equal to, and then and then line, and yeah. Okay, this is the last page. Quite easy, I guess. So for question 15, the open circle is at -2 and the closed circle is at 5. This is 5. Okay, the line is shaded between them. يعني -2 is less than, خلنا نكتب m, which is less than or equal to 5, because it's between -2 and 5. For question 16, the closed circle is at -3 and the another closed circle is here at 4. Which just means the answer is m is less than or equal to -3, or, because it can be any one of them, m is greater than 4. Greater than or equal to, sorry. That's our answer for question 16. Question 17, it's both empty circles. One is at -4 and one is at 0. M is less than -4 because it's less than -4, it's pointing that way. And or m is greater than 0 because it's greater than 0, it's pointing that way. That's the answer. These are quite simple, actually. I like these. Oops. Okay. This one, it's between -8 and -1. -8 is less than m, which is less than -1. That's how you write it when it's between. I hope this makes sense. I promise I'm trying more. Yeah. Question 19. How do you do it? Yeah. Okay. This is 3 and this is 5. M is less than 3 because it's less than 3, it's pointing that way, and it's greater than or equal to 5, or m is greater than or equal to 5. For question 20, this is -1 and this is 2, and it's between them. يعني m is less than 2, less than or equal to, and it's greater than or equal to. بس يعني flip. -1 is less than m, less than or equal to m, which is less than or equal to 2. I hope that makes sense. I'm sorry if I'm rushing. Please feel free to comment if you have any concerns. And yeah, see you in the next maths.